All right, welcome back to the channel. We got Mr. Russell Holiday here from Nothing is Perfect. Thanks for coming on, buddy. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, my dude. It's always good to chat with you.
Yeah, I thought it'd be fun to mix things up since I'm always on your show, so why not throw you on my channel for once, and we'll test out that collaborating thing on YouTube. I think it'd be kind of fun.
Let's get her done.
Yeah, and so today we are just gonna straight up just be kind of predicting. It's not even exactly predicting, it's kind of what we want to do, Russell. Like, we don't have to do what we think the lineups are actually gonna be. I think it should just be like what we think we want them to be, just to make that clear. But I'm just doing this on Tier Maker because I found that was the easiest way for me to do it right now, since I'm new to all this new technology that I'm trying to do lately. But in the future, I'm gonna try and figure out Puckpedia as well, I think, because it's probably a better system. But for now, this works. I got first line, second line, all the lines, the D pairings, and we obviously got the scratch and the goalie. So I know you can see my screen right now, but I did try to line it up the best I can. So I kind of started out with centerman at the bottom there. Obviously, there's a lot of centermen, and some of them are gonna have to play on the wings. So that's where we kind of have to figure out, who's shooting what, or if we just want to stick someone there just for fun, anyways. But yeah, might as well just get straight into it, eh?
Yeah, I think there's 7 centermen on this team, so I don't blame you.
Yeah, I know, right? I just did USA's the other day too. I know. That one didn't get many views, and rightfully so. I should just stick with Canada. That's our team. So, but it was the exact same thing. I'm like, oh, well, where do we put these guys? So that's what makes it kind of fun here. So let's get into it. I'm just gonna start off with Connor McDavid, and I'll give you the honors.
Scratched.
Yeah. Scratched. Yeah, we'll chuck him in there.
Okay. I said this to Connor Cahill online the other day. As of right now, we are no longer Canucks fans. We're no longer Edmonton fans. So I will put my biases aside and we'll say Connor McDavid, probably first line. Right?
Okay, I think I can agree with that. Yeah, I think that's very safe to put there. I'll try and get rid of my biasness too, because I'm secretly an Oilers fan a bit too. So it's maybe I should put him in scratch, or else I'll look biased here. But.
All right, it was nice being on your show, Jake. I'll see you later.
Yeah. Yeah, one time and that's it. That's over. I ruined it. Okay, well that's a pretty safe bet there. That feels pretty good. Let's move on to Sidney Crosby. Where do you think we're sticking him? Is he going to be our second line center, or are we putting him on the first line? Or
I love putting the McKinnon and the Crosby together. So I almost wonder if you have it's kind of like back in the day, it was EP40 and Miller together. So maybe have McKinnon and Crosby on that second line together.
McKinnon and Crosby. So you want me to just put McKinnon up there too then?
Yeah. Got to keep the...
Oh, wait, who's that? I think I put Jordan Binnington there by accident. Could you imagine?
Having a Goldberg moment, he's coming out of the net.
Yeah. You'd be the one guy, if I was to pull anyone out of the net, I'd probably throw him up on the top line, right? Oh, could you imagine? Okay.
Do we just complete it, because they're all from the East Coast, right? They're all the East Coast boys.
Yeah.
Do we just complete it and put Marchand with them?
Absolutely. Okay, thank you. So that's our second line. Easy peasy, set and done. That's exactly what I was gonna do too. So I think that's a no-brainer. Where are we gonna put the Mac Dog? Celebrini. Can we call him the Mac Dog? I can't call him that, can I?
You can call him whatever you want. You make up a new nickname every time you talk to a person. So.
Yeah. We're gonna we're gonna put him with Connor McDavid, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Absolutely. I am so excited. I can't. This might be the first time I'm excited to wake up in the morning in a long time, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. No, I like that. The two, the super skilled guy, the young guy, what is he, 19, and he's in top 5 in scoring? Why not put him beside the other guy who's in the top 5 in scoring in the NHL? Unlike those stupid Americans who left 3 of the top 5 goal scorers in the league at home. So we'll see if that comes back to bite him in the ass.
Yeah, that's absolutely ridiculous. It was kind of painful making their list when I was talking to my buddy Bishop there. It was just like we want Caulfield and Robertson on this third line instead of freaking Brock Nelson and whoever the hell we had there, It's just or Trocheck. I'm like, what the hell? So sorry, who do we want to stick up on the top line, do you think? Do you want to just jump there? Do you have a centerman that you want to put in?
Oh man, I almost because like the way the Four Nations ended, right? You had what's his face, Marner playing with McDavid in that overtime period, and I'm thinking maybe you just keep that magic flowing, and then you put him on the top line, and you got 3 M's at the top, and that kind of makes me feel happy. So why not?
I think Marner's probably one of the best bets. The only one thing I'll tell right now is obviously there's been some talk about what's going on in practices. I haven't been following that a lot, but I think it's no secret that a lot of people saw Tom Wilson's up there. So I just thought I'd point that out. The more I think about it, the more I kind of like it, actually. But it's also Tom Wilson. I don't think he should be a first-line player on Team Canada. So I like Mitch Marner up there. So we'll probably stick with that, eh?
Yeah, I like that. I think if I'm looking at it right, Marner's a left winger, so that actually works well. Oh no, Marner's a right winger, so that does actually work well. McDavid's is a true center. Celebrini a center left wing, and then Marner's a center right wing, so that works out. You got both sides taken care of there.
Perfect. Yeah, that looks great. What is Brad Marchand? He might be a left wing, isn't he? I think he's left.
Brad Marchand is a right wing, left wing. He can play. He goes either way.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave the second line like that. Then they can switch that up if they want. It's no big deal in the video.
Yeah.
Are you okay if I go ahead and put Suzuki on the third line center, or do you have anything else?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
No, I like that. He's got the speed. He's got the agility. I think he's a play driver, so I think that's a good spot for him.
Yeah, I absolutely would love to see. I think he's a perfect third line center for this team. He's got that defensive awareness for a centerman too. Usually when you get deeper down in the roster, you want these players to kind of have a bit more of a defensive touch to them as well, so they can match up against hot lines. Now this is kind of where the debate kind of starts happening, because who do we stick with them?
So I think maybe where I would start is I feel like Bo Horvat should be the fourth line center. That might be good, just get him out of the way and just throw him up there on the fourth line to get him out of the way for now.
Yep.
You have to. He's one of the best face-off guys in the whole league, right? So if you got Crosby and Horvat taking face-offs, that's going to be, really good for Canada if you have possession of the puck to start each time the puck drops.
Yeah, and you know what? As I look at these centermen that we have here, I don't see anyone else I'd rather put there, unless you were to break up Crosby and all that. But I think that's a great spot. That looks good. That makes sense. Bo Horvat on a fourth line Canada center. I love the way this looks.
And then you think about it too, Horvat's probably one of the guys that'll have penalty killing for this team, and it kind of makes sense in the structure of a hockey team in general that your fourth line center is generally one of your guys who ends up being a penalty killer too.
Absolutely. Okay, so we got, I see next in our thing here, we got Sam Reinhart and Sam Bennett. Did we want to look at that, or were you wanting to jump ahead? Did you see anything else that you like there?
Bennett, what wing does he play? I can't remember.
Yeah.
He does go on a wing.
I think he's also technically a centerman, if I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm thinking Reinhart, probably plop him down on that third line. I think that would be a good spot for him with Suzuki.
Yeah, and I believe he's a centerman too, so we'll put him on a wing. So we'll just say, I don't know what shot he shoots. I think once we get to Hagel here, that's when I get to the wingers. So that's how I kind of remembered it. That's why I kind of lined it up that way. Even Seth Jarvis, I always thought he was a winger, but he was a center on NHL.com. So I don't know. It's weird because you look. I always just assumed he was a winger for some weird reason. I don't look out east as much. But
I'm guessing me.
Yeah. So we like Sam Reinhart, Suzuki. We got Sam Bennett here, Jarvis, and then we got some wingers with Hagel, Stone, and Wilson. Are we wanting to stick any of them up there on the third line then?
So Hagel, I almost think probably works as a fourth liner, because he's got a little bit more of that grit. Probably is another guy who will have penalty killing, so maybe plop him down there with Horvat on the fourth line. I think Hagel's a left winger too, so that works out.
Yeah, I know he's a winger. So we'll stick him there. I like that too. I didn't know if I was going to scratch him, to be honest, but I think we all know he's going to play.
Yeah. His head coach is the coach, right? So your dad's the coach. You always get the minutes no matter what.
Absolutely. I kind of want. Let's stop beating around the bush. I want to look at Tom Wilson here. Where's he going? Should he complete that fourth line, or do we want to avoid him for now?
I almost feel like you plop him on the third line just because Reinhardt and Suzuki are a little bit on the smaller side, so maybe adding a little bit of beef to that right-hand side with Wilson might be a good fit.
Okay, let's stick him there. I'm happy with that. I don't know. I don't really know what I think of Wilson yet, to be honest, so I have no idea. Can I go ahead and put Seth Jarvis as a scratch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's
even
nothing against him.
Just due to the fact, yeah, Bennett just got added to the team, right? So I assume they probably think of him as that extra forward. So I would actually probably throw Bennett as a scratch as well, and then that leaves Mr. Stone plopping down on that fourth line too, right?
Because I think Stone and Horvat and Hagel as a fourth line is a pretty awesome line, actually. I'm liking that a lot.
One guy gets you the puck, and the other two guys won't give it away. So.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, and Horvat was our center, so I should probably put him there just so it looks visually better on the screen. Okay, so we'll kind of go over it after. I think we'll just skip over the defense pairings. But for now, I mean, we got our scratches here. We got our forwards. I think those lines look, dude, those first two lines are so freaking exciting to me. Like I'm like an Energizer bunny right now. I cannot wait for the morning right now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the thing about Team Canada, too, you got to think they're probably going to roll the lines. If you look at the schedule, you've got tomorrow morning, which is Thursday morning, 7:40 a.m. Then they play the next day on Friday at 12. And then they play on Sunday again at 7:40. So you got 3 games in 4 nights. So if old Cooper's a smart guy, which I believe he is, he'll probably be rolling these lines as much as he can and try and keep the minutes as equal throughout the 4 lines as well.
Right, and you should with a stacked team like this. There's no need to be putting, McDavid every second shift when you got 4 solid lines. So yeah, let's hope he's a smart man over there in Tampa, right?
Yeah.
Defense pairings. We're just gonna go ahead and put Cale Makar on the first unit because I don't think that's a debate.
Yeah, and if you put Cale Makar there, you got to put his buddy there with Taves as well.
Right.
Or Toes. What? Is it Taves or Toes?
Yeah. Yeah, we need answers. Okay. Yeah, that's a very easy first D pairing. Now we'll go with the second. And I mean, this is where Canada's depth doesn't look great to me. So we got, I guess that's Thomas Harley, Drew Doughty, Theodore, and Sanheim. So like, to be honest, I don't even really know what to do with them. Oh, sorry, and I think Pareko's here as well, and Morrissey. So
yeah, Morrissey, old Winnipeg boy.
Should we put Morrissey on the second right away?
I think so.
Right.
I feel like he's got that little bit of puck carrying skill to him, so he's good for that. And then we'd maybe try and maybe one of the other guys who's a better kind of a little bit more stay-at-home guy, maybe like even a Sanheim or a Pareko, depending on what you're thinking.
I'm not
would be a good pair for him, right?
Maybe Doughty.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I didn't really want Doughty to make this team. I don't know. Personal opinion, right? All this is personal opinion. But I'll stick him there for now, if you're okay with that. I think
I'm fine with that.
That looks okay. Who do you know what? To make this a bit easier, so we got Harley, Theodore, Sanheim, and Parenko. Let's scratch someone right now. Who are we scratching out of that? They're kind of like all somewhat equal to me. I don't know if I really like Harley.
Yeah.
He played great at the Four
Nations. I feel like Harley, it's classic Team Canada that if you did something for them in the previous tournament, you're going to get a start. So I feel like Harley probably gets the nod because he did swing in as an injury reserve last tournament at the Four Nations and did kind of establish himself. So I'd say maybe throw him on the third pair to start.
Sure. I'm down for that. And now are we thinking like defensively or offensively? Because Theodore is kind of offensive. If I, you know what? I don't know a whole lot about Theodore's game. He might be pretty good defensively too.
He's a little bit more, I believe he's got a bit more of an offensive upside.
Yeah.
So he is a bit of a puck carrier, but I think he's also a left side guy, left-handed guy.
Yeah.
So I think the guys we have left not picked yet, I think Pareko and Sanheim are both right-handers. So I would say between the two of those, I would say Parayko probably gets the nod too, because he brings a little bit of that beef to the lineup as well, because he is a big boy.
Right. Okay. I'll put him there, and I'm gonna go ahead and scratch Sanheim, because I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't think he's. I just don't. I don't see it. The only one I would kind of fight for is Theodore, but you make a good point. Do we scratch Drew Doughty and put someone like that there? I don't know, right? And then remember, this could be our personal opinion too.
I feel like Doughty's got to play himself out of this lineup. But I also wonder too, like I said, with 3 games in 4 nights, maybe you see Canada maybe have a guy start one game, and then since they're playing it back-to-back, have another guy come in the next day just to get their feet in the game. Yeah,
I wouldn't be overly surprised with that either. So should I just go ahead and throw him in the scratch and say we're good then with Theodore there?
Just scratch Theodore for now.
Okay. All right. Who's our starting goalie? Oh man, we can't put Binnington out there, can we? I was just talking to Jordan Bishop. He's an American, but he's a St. Louis fan, and he said in the USA one, he's like, there's no way they start Binnington, like the way he's been playing this year. So we get it. I would have been all for him, but now there's a debate because it's like he's playing on an absolute crap team. He hasn't really proved to be, for this season in general, he's not like that guy where it's like, it's a no-brainer, right? If he played lights out this year, sure, but so we got Logan Thompson, Darcy Kemper, and Jordan Binnington. Do you still see Binnington as their number one, or do you want to try someone else here? It's a hard one.
It's so hard. I think if you go by the philosophy of Canada, Binnington gets the start. You look back at previous Olympics, right? Ruder got the start. Luongo took over for him. Luongo got the start in another one, and then Price took over for him, right? Sort of thing. So it depends on if you want to go by what we think it'll be or what we think it should be. If we're going by what we think it should be, I would say it's a toss-up between Kemper and Thompson.
Oh, yeah?
But I'd probably lean towards Kemper as the starter as a result of him having a Stanley Cup ring on his finger.
Right.
Having that experience in a high-pressure situation.
I was leaning towards Thompson a little bit, but I think we should play it safe here. And I think we should stick Jordan Binnington there. We're going to go off of what we think they're going to do. Because, there's a round robin. Let's see how he plays the first game, right? Who are they playing tomorrow again? I forget already.
Czech.
Yeah, so, if they lose that game where he lets in the first 2 goals, he's not going to see the tournament anymore. And then that's when they can throw in, it's not like it's a live or die situation tomorrow, so they'll probably be like, okay, let's run off our high with Jordan Binnington from the 4 Nations. He's got the Stanley Cup. Let's just keep that rolling. So I'm okay seeing him there, but it's super debatable. It's just you could really put any of them there.
Are you having a harder time with maybe the backup then? Because I know, can't remember which executive within Team Canada, but they have some beef with Mr. Thompson. So I almost feel like that might be against him, but he is on the team, so.
Do you say they have some beef with him?
Well, it was one of those things where everyone thought he should have been on the 4 Nations team.
Oh, right. Okay, sorry.
Old coach or something like that,
yeah.
Right? So I think the fact that he's here maybe means that they're like, okay, he is one of our best, so we've got to have him there. But like I said, I think I would, and this is hard, I think I still lean towards Kemper, but maybe we do rock, paper, scissors, because I think you're leaning towards Thompson.
I'm okay with Kemper, actually. Because honestly, who cares? Who cares? I don't know. It's such a juggle up with these, all 3 of them that, I'm not going to be upset if I see any of them starting tomorrow. I won't be like, right. if Thompson starts tomorrow, I'll be like, awesome. If Kemper starts, cool. Binnington, sure, write it out. It's not so straightforward to me. So I think that's fine. They all made the team. They'll all be there. So let's roll with that for now, if that's okay with you.
Yep, sounds good to me.
Cool.
Yep.
Now let's just very quickly go over this just to kind of round things out. First line, we got Connor McDavid as our center. So let me switch that out. Macklin Celebrini on the wing. And Mitch Marner had a pretty good Ford Asians, if I do remember correctly. He had that overtime goal. I think that's a great connection. Oh my God, Celebrini McDavid. It's just, oh, that's so fun. Second line, I love it. It's Brad Marchand, Crosby down the middle, McKinnon on a wing. Third line, Reinhart, Suzuki in the middle, and Tom Wilson. I'm pretty okay with that. I think that looks pretty good to me. Fourth line, Mark Stone, great defensively. Horvat's a pretty good defensive center as well. And Hagel is Hagel. That looks like a great fourth line to me. So you don't want to make any changes there? We're happy with that?
No, I like it.
Yeah, I do too. I really do. I feel good about this. Defenseman pairing, no brainer. We're going to have Cale Makar and Devon Toes. Is that how you pronounce it? Is it Toes? Yeah.
I think it's Taves. I'm gonna go with Taves.
Okay, it's got to be Toes. I don't know.
But I think Makar is the right side D, and then Taves would be the left side D on that.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't really think that hard with defense and handness because I actually don't really know what hand anyone has. So I'm just throwing in like, the two best players that I think look good there right now. This is where like I'd be okay with switching things up, but I'm okay with leaving it. We got Morrissey and Doughty on the second pairing. That doesn't really feel like a second pairing.
What I honestly like? Do you flip Doughty and Parayko? Like, I almost think that might be a better setup because I feel like Morrissey and Doughty might be bringing a similar skill set on that.
Yeah.
But it's up to you too, right?
I don't really like Doughty on the second pairing for some reason as well. I don't know if Parayko would be the best replacement, but who else is there for me, I guess?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, we can look at the scratches. Like, I mean, personally, I'd rather put Theodore there actually. And scratch Parayko.
Take Doughty out, put Theodore in?
No, I'm thinking Parayko.
Oh.
Or do you want to switch Doughty? Like, is Parayko having a good season? I don't really.
I almost, if I'm taking a guy out, I'm taking Doughty out over. If you're switching, I would say Doughty for Theodore.
Okay. Should we just leave it?
Yeah, we could.
I don't know.
I'm easy.
Yeah, I just feel like Doughty. It's a hard one. I'm going to leave it, and maybe we can leave it up to the comments, and we'll kind of see what people think. It's not overly serious anyways. This is not what they're deploying tomorrow, probably. I don't think it's down to us, so we'll see how it goes, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I trust John Cooper's thoughts on the lineup more than the two of us yuckles sitting down here talking about it.
You think? I don't know. I think we're pretty smart.
If not, then they better be flying us over to Italy, right? We better get down there to help them out with the line structure.
Absolutely. Yeah, just the Lions. Like, we're not even coaching. We just want to do the Lions. Just throw us in the back office somewhere and we'll be happy.
Yeah, we'll just tag Team Canada's YouTube page to make sure they see this.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, anyway, sir, I think I'm pretty much going to round this out. I think we're happy with that. But I wanted to thank you again for being here. It's always fun to do stuff with you. So I'm sure we'll do more of this in the future.
Yeah, sounds good, my dude. And I heard you. We were talking off before we got started that you're a bit of a Chell guy. So I'm thinking we got to get some of that. Maybe we have a little bit of a challenge between the two of us at some point.
That's actually a great
So if you think
idea.
that's a good idea, make a comment down low and let us know that you want to see me kick Jake Takes Hockey's ass.
Right. Just wait till you see me in the pipes. I'll be sliding around that crease. Panicking. That's a great idea, though. We'll talk about that. But yeah, let's round it out. And thanks again, man.
Cheers, brother. Have a great night.
Cheers, buddy.